What's good, superstars? Back with another VeVe video. You got Superstar Joe. You got Superstar Bones in the building. How's it going, Bones?
Good. How are you? Whoa!
I went with the speed, and you went with the power today. Where'd your hat go?
It popped off my head.
No more protection on that dome. Make sure that I get you in there.
Oh man, took advantage of that for sure.
Guys, if you are new here, do not forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification so you know whenever we post about your favorite project. If it's VeVe and you had the bell on, you know that this video is about VeVe. If you want Superstar VIP, $2.99 a month, hit the join button underneath the video. Get access to our spreadsheets. Get a nice star next to your name. As you level up, you're going to get more entries into the Superstar Utility Program. Talk a little bit about that in a second. First dibs on merch. Star in the universe at the end of every single month. That is a VIP exclusive raffle. We do it every single month, and people are loving it. Bones still hasn't won it, so he's waiting still.
Hoping and praying.
Follow us on X. Follow us on Instagram. Click the Discord link in the description. Join the Discord and make sure that you're in there because you need to let us know for Starboys and for the Superstar Utility Program any ways that you are entering for those relative giveaways. This month's coming up to a close here, so we got 5 days in the month, so make sure you record anything that you've done. Ways to enter the Superstar Utility Program is being a VIP member, minting Cryptoys with our link. We are Cryptoys ambassadors. We have a link in the description. If you're going to buy a Cryptoy anyway, use the link, get entered into the raffle. Makes the only sense that I could think of. Like if I was doing it, this is how I would do it. If you're going to buy merch, let us know as well. You're supporting the channel already. Might as well have a chance at something else. And if you don't win, we're going to retain half of your stars into the next month, incentivizing you to win again next month. Hopefully, it'll come through with you eventually. Starboys, if you are a Starboy holder, you have not verified your Starboy. What are you waiting for? 37 people are entered in round 2 already. 13 spots remain. 5 days remain. Whatever it is, we know at least 37 are in. It might be max 37. We'll find out at the end of the month. But make sure you go in the Discord, verify your Starboy, take a picture, Photoshop a picture, do whatever you got to do. Let us know a little story about your Starboy and the city where your Starboy lives, and post that in our private chat, which will pop up after you verify your Starboy. You'll see all the entries there. They're fantastic. Get to learn a lot about the community, and thank you guys so much for doing that. First 50 or less to complete it by the end of September. We'll move on to round 2, and then things are going to get spicy. Bones, how you doing?
Good. How's it going with you? There seems to be some VeVe news today on a Monday, so I think that's what we're going to talk about. Mainly the meat and potatoes of the video today.
Yeah, VeVe's been busy today. I mean, even posting on socials and stuff. So a little out of the norm. I mean, they've been quieter. Maybe one thing here or there per day, but today seemed like pretty busy. So definitely wanted to chat about it. You did a great video with us yesterday, so let's pull up the news here.
Oh, yes.
Did Apple kill digital collecting? What a title. What a great video. I thought it was a great conversation. I think that a lot of people came out to give their opinions, which is what we want. We always want to hear from the community when we put out topics like this and discussions like this. This is more for like all the projects, including VeVe and Cryptoys and McFarlane. Those are the major ones that we cover. And I think it was a great point. Some people said that it was... it's a technology that already existed for a while. I think the point of the video was that the technology being pushed by Apple in such a way that it was Apple originated, like it's an Apple app. And with the Vision Pro around the corner, it's becoming more and more apparent that this app will be used for that purpose.
Yep.
So we wanted to bring it to light and discuss how it might affect digital collecting as a whole. And I think we did a good job pointing that out. And you guys gave some great comments in the comments as well.
Yep, good comments. Always good to read the comments and see what other people think, right? Because a lot of the times they won't agree with what we say. They'll agree with what we say. So it's always good to look at both sides. So yeah, it was a good discussion. Yeah.
Sometimes if the comments are that good, we even make a video called the opposite the next day. But did Apple just save digital collecting? It didn't have the same ring to it, so we had to chill out for a bit. This is pretty cool. So we're getting a Haunted Mansion drop. This was announced yesterday. Late, I guess, maybe after our video. And then today they gave out the article, so we're going to go through that in just a second. This was something that was cool. It was brought to our attention earlier today. If I go back to the thread here, you will see someone saying, why haven't they brought Pokemon to the blockchain yet? It's a perfect tech to implement true rarity and verified authenticity. And then Robbie Ferguson, if you don't know, he's like the founder of Immutable X, or he's running the show over there. And it says the team at Illuvium is on it. So that sparked a lot of questions like, wait, does Illuvium have Pokemon? So yours truly says, do you mean they have Pokemon or they're like Pokemon? Because I know they've been working on their own game and doing that type of thing. And Illuvium actually came out and responded to me and posted their own IP. So it looks like it was more of a referencing that they're going to have like the NFT version of Pokemon. It's not Pokemon per se, but it'll be like that type of a vibe, right? What did you get from this?
Yeah, I looked into Illuvium a little bit and I saw it and it looked pretty cool. What they were doing in the game and the game they were building. Yeah, it looks really cool. And I'm always about gaming. Web3 gaming always is something I'm interested in. So I'm always looking at different projects. Yeah. But there was rumblings though. Didn't you see speaking about Pokemon though, about how there is some Pokemon cards that they're putting on the blockchain, the physicals, they are converting them to digitals as well. So it's like a digital counterpart. And I know a lot of people were talking about that recently. I still haven't done a deep dive into it, but I think
Rob and I looked into it a little bit, and we're not 100% convinced that it's actually licensed by Pokemon or Nintendo or whoever is behind that. So we don't want to really speak out of turn until we know all the details on that.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. I I don't know if it's official. I haven't done a deep dive into it to see, but I've just been rumblings of that. Yeah.
And if it is like where you own a piece of a card, we've seen that before. We've seen like even Logan Paul did something where you were able to buy into a Pokemon card and have shares in a Pokemon card. I don't even know if that still exists, what he was doing, but this is pretty cool though. You can see like they've got like evolutions as well. It looks like I don't know too much about Illuvium, but it was cool to see that they actually responded to the question that we were asking Robbie. So I don't know. I guess they're hoping to be they're trying to innovate. They're trying to be the Pokemon of this space, and I got to respect that.
For sure, I'm all about Web3 gaming, so I'm always interested in new projects. So I should take a look at that and see what it's about.
Yesterday, we talked about Will putting out his random thoughts while driving video on Twitter. Turns out the man made an entire YouTube channel now. Random thoughts while driving. If you want to go support him, go follow him on YouTube. Subscribe. Let him know that we came. I also put the hashtag glorified golf carts because that's how he likes to refer to his Tesla. Hopefully it made him laugh when he read that. But I'm loving the commentary videos while driving, and can't wait to see more from him.
I'm subscribed, 100% subscribed. I want to see more. So,
we retweeted this one. This is a funny one. All right, so we're gonna get into this. Actually, I'll save that one for later.
Okay.
This is a competition that I didn't realize it actually came out on the 19th. I must have missed it, but VeVe's doing something where they're saying, show us you're a Disney enthusiast for your chance to win an All Together Now and casting the first spell digital collectibles. So pretty big pieces like back in the day. So from the Mickey Mouse collection, create a scene in AR in your showroom featuring only your Disney collectibles. So this is the type of thing I think they should have been doing the whole time, VeVe. I think that this is a great use of the actual collectibles that people own. You're starting to give a little bit of utility. It's going to be hard to win this competition, but at the same time, you're starting to give that extra utility to collectibles, to the showroom. Like imagine they were doing this on a regular basis from last year, getting people involved in their showrooms. Like I never go in the showroom. I never use my stuff because there was no reason to, but now a little bit of a reason. And if it was a little bit more implemented into the app and unlocking things, I feel like maybe that's where the VeVeverse will come in. But this type of giveaway is the perfect type of thing, considering what their app is built on and what it does. I just can't wait to see what everybody comes up with. There's already a bunch of great ones responding to their tweet there. And if I just wanted to bring it to the forefront in case others didn't see it like I didn't.
No, it's super cool. And I did see some of them. And some of them look really good. And they should have been doing this a long time ago. It's better. Like it's good. Everyone likes giveaways. And this is better than just like a like this and subscribe to this. You're actually playing with your collectibles and doing something with your collectibles, and you can win something. This is a great idea, and I definitely want to get involved in this, even though I know I can't compete with those Vaultaholics because I've seen some of them and those look really good. But I have a couple pencils, so I could get involved in this. So you do have to have a pencil inside your vault in order to participate.
But it's still like, I mean, imagine that you never use the showroom or whatever, but now, okay, I want to enter this competition. Yeah. This is the first time I'm using it, and you fall in love. Or it might be a passion of yours that you didn't realize you had. So I just think it's a good way to get people more involved with the app, which makes people want to
100%
use the app and stay on the app. And that's the whole point, right?
Yeah, great idea.
Really cool giveaway, VeVe, like that. This was something cool as well. Vlad the Trender loved to show off his stuff. He's a great vaultaholic sometimes, and depending on what he's doing. But this is like next level. This is like AI, where he's bringing up Western Spider-Verse, all different kinds of things here. I mean, incredible. Even like the overlay gives you like the Western vibe. So go check it out. Shout out Vlad the Trender. Enjoying your content, of course, all the time.
Cool.
Shawnee Poo, he's got his birthday stream coming up October 2nd. That's in a week. So definitely go support him. It's also celebrating his 100 subscribers. I think there's giveaways, bunch of stuff. He's an artist. He's going to be doing sketch cards and doing that kind of thing. So his streams are a bunch of fun. He's a fun dude. He's got the soundboard. It's never boring with Shawnee.
No, super fun, great guy, and he's a talented artist. Like his sketches
very talented
are so cool. And I like the one where it had Superman and the Hulk was holding Superman by the cape, and then you have like Wonder Woman laughing. And it's in that kind of that Scotty Young type of illustration, which a lot of people love. I love Scotty Young. So it's very similar. He does a great job. So yeah, support him because he is amazing. And I'll be on there for sure. I think so.
Very cute and very underrated artwork. That's for sure. All right. This is the Haunted Mansion. We were talking about it. One of my favorite rides at the parks. If you've ever been, and another thing that you might not know is if you follow any other YouTubers on Disney or any other Disney stuff, Haunted Mansion is a big deal for like Disney fandom. Okay. So I think it's a big deal that they're getting this IP. It might not be our favorite representation of the characters from the ride or whatever, but at the end of the day, a lot of people are really into this ride, and I think it's good for VeVe that they have it. The animated one is the Madame Leota. The head floats around. It's basically like from the ride. It reminds me of the exact ride. It gives me nostalgia. The head's a little bit different on the ride. I think it's more like green and holographic or hologrammic. I don't know what's the word. Hologrammic.
I guess holographic. I guess.
Yeah. So it's just like floating around, but in there. But again, older technology. This is almost like more clear than the actual ride. So you either love it or you hate it. This is something that's really cool. I've seen a lot of people on YouTube with Disney channels that have this plaque in their background on a wall, something like that. It's the logo from the ride. It's a plaque, and it is the rare. And these are all going for 30 gems, by the way. So the first one here, 2666. This one here, 1969. This one here, I don't really get this one. It's the Bat Stanchion. I'm not sure that this is something that too many people will even recognize from the ride. I didn't even know that this is on the ride. I've been on the ride so many times. 969 editions, so the scarcity on that one. And if you mint anything, you're going to get a poster, it seems like, as an airdrop. I don't like it. I don't like the poster. I don't like this idea. I feel like it should have been maybe dropping this. I think this should have been what you dropped to everybody, because how cool would that be? Like, I minted the Haunted Mansion. I got a plaque.
Yeah,
nobody wants a poster.
One. Yeah, no. Yeah, people we're just so over posters right now. There might be some great utility with them in the VeVe-verse, but the VeVe-verse is not here. So right now we're just sick of posters, in my opinion. So yeah, that other plaque is really cool. That's my favorite one of the group. Yeah. I don't really know anything about this drop. I know Haunted Mansion, like I know about that name. I haven't been fortunate enough to go to Disneyland before, which hopefully one day, please, I would love to go there. It was my dream. To go to Disneyland, so hopefully one day. But that plaque is something that I like, more so than all the rest. But I can't really relate to this drop myself, so I don't think I'll be going for it, to be honest.
No, not everybody is going to get along with every fandom or know every fandom, and I think that's the whole point. Like, if they want to cater to everybody, they have to have little bits and pieces that cater to some. I know this is a big deal in Disney fandom. That's all I wanted to bring up. But I think this would have been the better drop. I think this reminds me almost like the Battlestar, when they did the Battlestar airdrop. They gave away the emblem. That was like completing a set, a little bit different, but
because like this would have been cool just to have this for Halloween. Halloween is coming up. Put this on like your vault door or something, or right outside as like a nice little Halloween decoration. I like this the best as well, and that was a great idea. That this one should have been the airdrop.
I probably would have minted if this was the airdrop. I'm not gonna lie, because this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then I wouldn't mind having this guy. This one I don't really care about, but yeah. I mean, poster to me, whenever I see poster now, I just think, I don't know what it is. I just think lazy when it's poster. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess there's people who like them. I'm not one of those people for my own reasons. If you want to mint any cryptos, use our link. It's at the top of the X profile. Okay, I think I got. Oh no, let's go to VeVe's Twitter. They had a bunch of stuff happening too. So they also had the Magic the Gathering. Their team at the Magic the Gathering finished in the top 10. I think even the top 8 here it says. So that's pretty cool. Worldwide top 8, and it's tied to the VeVe fam. So that's big congrats to you guys who were able to do that. Even posted by like the official Wizards Magic Twitter. So that's cool.
Have you ever played Magic the Gathering? Because I've always known about it, but I've never actually got into it.
I've never played it, but I've seen, like, you walk in a card shop and they're just sitting there playing. Like you just see them there, right?
Yeah.
401 games. That's the Toronto game. They're talking about this. There's also a comic coming out. Nick Fury and the Shield. Basically Iron Man #1. This is I think it's 7,500 editions, right?
Yes.
And $6.99 still. So they're still playing with the edition sizes. I know that other one was a big time fail that had 10,000 editions, $10. But it looks like they came back down. This is the main topic. We're going to get to it. This is tomorrow. So definitely go check this out. This is going to be Brock McBreadcat is going to be speaking on Spaces about his collaboration with VeVe. So any questions, that's probably a great space to do that.
Really cool project that they brought that into VeVe. I'm not involved in it, but it's just cool to see the collaboration.
You know what's possible, right? So that's the cool part. Looks like we're getting more comics. Marvel Black Panther 2005 number 18. Not familiar with this comic, but we see Nicoletta Baldar, one of our favorite artists on the app, is involved. Very cool. And then another Ron English.
This is cool. This is a cool.
Monopoly play,
creepy.
Right?
It's creepy and cool.
Yeah, and it's animated, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Mogul Grin, it's called. Yeah, pretty cool. I wonder if it's a 1 of 1 or if there's going to be a gold version. We know that he loves to do that gold variant. So we'll see what comes of it. But
that would be a cool physical too.
Yeah. I wonder if they're going to do physicals from Ron English. We know that he's always trying to push the boundaries. So, all right, let's get into the topic here. First of all, let me pull something up here. All right, we had the Hulk airdrop announced. Actually, let's maybe show that first. So this is from VeVe's feed. We had the Hulk announced. I want to show. Let me pause this. Oh, it doesn't show you the thumbnail. Okay. Oh, well, anyway, it won't pause on the thumbnail. Maybe at the end. This is it. You guys can see it. It's the Gray Hulk. Most of us expected it to be the Gray Hulk, but this is not the Mr. Fix-It version. This is a throwback to the original comic that we already have on VeVe of FA Hulk. And I think it's pretty cool that they did that. They made even the colorways. I think I was watching Arcade Stream. The only difference is maybe that the jeans aren't blue.
Yes.
And instead there's like
some other color with the jeans.
But the shirt pops this way. I don't hate it. I don't hate the way it looks. I think there was a lot of community speculation about it being Banner transforming into the Hulk, which would have been cool. But I think at least we never, even if you watch those videos we talked about, I never expected it to be that. I feel like there's a lot more that goes into that. And if it is something like we talked about recently about if VeVe has rigged skeletons on some of their newer pieces, if that is the case, like how do you do that with something that is transforming into a different form, right? Like if they want this to be something that can be moved around in the VeVeverse, or you can manipulate in some way or form or fashion anytime in the future, or implement into games or do any of that, if it has a skeleton to do that transformation, I feel like it's almost impossible with what they're planning, right?
Yeah, I feel like it would have been a big endeavor to do the transformation. Like this is the one that most people were expecting, but not the one that I think the masses were wanting, as which we want the transformation to happen. But yeah, no, a lot of people are happy about this. This is the original Hulk, right from the FA comic.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's take a look at the.
I wanted to show this picture because to me this is just like it's actually like it looks good, but to me it's funny. It looks like he's like looking at something like what's going on, like it's just shocked.
Yeah, to be honest, right? Like for me, like I'm not really a big fan of this because I'm a fan of Hulk, but not like a super fan of Hulk. So I know for comic book collectors and people that are fans of Hulk, this is fantastic and they're super happy about this one. Yeah, I'm not. For me, it doesn't excite me, but that's just me.
I mean, I have the sets. I have 2 sets completed for the airdrop. I didn't know what I was going to get into. And my reasoning for doing that was based off of previous airdrops that we've seen with similar mechanics, right? So that's kind of the title of the video today. It's where are we right now with collecting and with this space. it seems like everybody here kind of has the same plans and the same idea on what to expect from these things and what to do and when to do it. And everybody's running to the market at the same time and doing the same moves. So going back to this post here, shout out Bondin, who tried to call me out on Twitter. So let's talk about it. What are you doing? Why are you selling? I had him listed for 135. I sold it for 100. Let's be honest here. Nobody was buying. I sold for 100. I think it's at like 140 something, but that's my play. That's what I did. I sold it because I had 3 Planet Hulks and I only had 2 of everything else. So I say, you know what? I got to get rid of one of them. I was always planning to get rid of one of them once they announced it. Once they announced it, it was going up. Whatever the price was, that's what was coming back. And once this was announced, the price tanked. So the play was completely wrong. I lost the play. I throw in the towel. I move on. That's how I play. That's what I do. And I'm going to continue to do that. If you don't like it, too bad for you. I'm not here to pump your bags. I don't care. So if you see me listing, sorry.
No, sorry. Keep on going.
Yeah. If you see me listing something, I'm doing it for my own reason, for my own purpose. I listed this at 135. I actually listed it at 170. Didn't sell. Brought it down to 135. Didn't sell. I say, you know what? Screw it. 100. I was like 25 under the floor. I just wanted to get rid of it. So now I have 2 complete sets. I'll show you, just because I want to be transparent here. But look at the floor right now, 145. So I sold for 100. Remember that. It was a big loss, but I don't care. Like, that's not the whole point. Was hoping that the news would make this seem more valuable and bring up the price in the market of the one that you need to complete the set, the most scarce item in the set. And it didn't do that. So that was the whole purpose. Once that didn't happen and didn't check that box and didn't happen, it could still happen. Like the 27th is the snapshot date. It could still happen, but it didn't happen right away. And that third one, my plan from the beginning, I execute on my plan, was right when it's announced, I'm selling it. Doesn't matter, and move on. So sorry, Bones, I interrupted you. What were you saying?
No, actually, I interrupted you. You were talking and I interrupted you. But it's kind of quite interesting because everyone, for the most part, like for me, if I saw the transformation happen with Bruce Banner to Hulk, I'd be like, "Well, that's cool. That's what I hoped would come, but didn't think would come, and it's come." But when you look at the sentiment on Twitter and the community, everyone's happy about the Gray Hulk. I don't see many people complaining about it. So why would the price drop then? Yeah. Why would this price drop if everyone's happy about it?
I think that it's the same people that can, and just like you think that you've learned the game and you're going to do this on the next one and you're going to do it on the next one, and this is when you're going to do it, you're going to time it like that. Everybody else has been here. They've been through Thanos. They've been through this now, Hulk. It's predictable, and you have to always be one step ahead of that predictability. So once I realized that this was not going to be the play, now I'm stuck with these 2 sets that I'm probably going to lose on in the end. Let's see what happens. We don't know, but I still have 2. You can see they're both here, and I have the other 2 as well.
So currently, right now, if you want to purchase,
that's Hulk, and then I think Maestro's the other one, right?
If you want to purchase all 4 Hulks, I believe it's just under 300 gems. I believe, I don't know, around there. So the question is are you doing it to collect or are you doing it to flip?
No, 100%. Yeah, right now, like the way that this app is built, because there is no utility, I can't bring it into the VeVeverse. I can't do anything. I have some VeVeverse plays. I've heard my friend Fro Ecomi speak about the VeVeverse highly, and I want to be a part of those types of plays. But at the end of the day, I have things that I like. Like I like the platinum moments. I have those. I bought them up when I saw the quality difference. And I've been buying up, like I've seen some all-time lows. This is a recent purchase. I bought the Sorcerer hat. I'm a big Disney fan, all right? I'm a big
That's one
Disney
I've
fan.
always wanted.
Yeah, I think I got like 180 or something like that, which is like the lowest I've ever seen it.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I've recently done that. I went for the Aladdin drop to get the pencil. I have all the pencils. Now let's speak of that. That's a perfect segue. Yep. What's going to happen with the pencils, Bones? What's going to happen with this desk? We all thought Hulk, they're going to announce the airdrop. Is it because they waited so long, or is it because people weren't happy? You said you've seen people, the sentiment pretty happy with it. I think overall the sentiment's been pretty positive about it. I think it looks a little bit funky in some ways, like the eyebrows, whatever, but it is an homage to the original Hulk, and you have to keep that in mind. It looks, Arcade did some similarities, and it's pretty spot on with the comic. So I mean,
I think you made a good point. I think you made a good point with when you said that, like, everyone has seen the market, everyone has seen this whole collecting thing and group together, and now everyone's like, this is the one I'm going to do the flip on. I'm finally going to do it. And I feel like everyone is just like all have that same mentality and is just doing it. You know what I mean? They all want to do it together, and it's, you know, It's not going to work out maybe to what people thought they could do. But the thing is that it's a tough one because now we have to see what the desk is going to do, right?
Does it
And
matter?
the thing is, though, if the desk does something cool, will
Does
it
it
even
matter?
Will it even matter? And will the price? This is such a crazy market, and we want to collect and we want to have fun. But right now, it just seems like 90% of the people are just flipping for gems. That's
This
what it
is
just
proof.
seems like.
This is proof.
This is proof. And because, like I said, I went on Twitter, I went into the community, I'm looking at Discord, and everyone seems to be happy about this. Like, to be honest, like for the most part, everybody is happy about this Gray Hulk. So you would think they would want to collect it and the price would go up on that Chase Hulk, but it's not, right? Maybe again, maybe it will. Yeah. Maybe it will, but right now it's not. So you can get all the Hulks for under 300 gems. And then are you cool because I don't have any Hulks. So should I buy for 300 gems if I want it? And then will that Hulk that gets airdropped, the Gray Hulk, if everyone liked it so much, it really should be 300 gems or more. But to be honest, I probably don't think it will. If you want to look at the Thanos and how that's done and everything that people did, they burnt the orb, they burnt the ether, and those things were big money. They burnt the Eye of Agamotto. That thing is sitting actually at pretty much the same price as how much it would cost to buy all the Hulks, just under 300 gems.
Yeah, I guess if it costs you 300 to buy all the Hulks, you got to take into account also what you can resell for, which will probably be like a quarter of the price that they're at now. Like, I don't know. I think these are going to take a huge nosedive after Wednesday as well. Another reason why I sold the third one, I'm like, this to me, I'm not going to make a third set. I knew I wasn't going to do that. I don't have the gems to do that. I do, but I'm not going to do that. And I already have too much skin in the game. I lost the play. The play was that it would act like previous drops, and it didn't. I don't even think it has anything to do with how long it took to happen. I think it is exactly that. Everybody here has been through the ringer. They all know exactly when the price is supposed to go up, and then everyone's trying to sell at the same time.
Look at these massive IPs for these pencils. I don't care if you get a free pencil. Look at Aladdin. Look at Tinkerbell. Even though the three that people were, it's still Tinkerbell. Look at Lion King. These are last year. If you heard that we were getting these IPs, these things would be selling out. They would be, you know what I mean? Everyone would want to collect them. And now they're sitting at like 10 to 20 gems on the floor. These like FA characters. That just goes to show you that people are just in it to flip and not collect right now.
It's true. When a pencil is worth more than the actual main character of
a pencil, and a digital pencil. Go and tell your family that you're collecting digital pencils, let alone NFTs, but digital pencils, and they're worth more than the FA characters. That red pencil came down. It's in the 40s right now, but it's still worth more than a lot of those like characters, those FA characters that are like huge IPs for a pencil.
Let's walk through it. Right now, Ralph is going to be the scarcest pencil, looks like. Yes. As long as they continue to keep these other two open to minting pencils. I mean, we're not going to see Aladdin for a month or so. But assuming that Aladdin and then the other one moves up, I think Tinkerbell, they all move above it, and Ralph is the scarcest pencil. Everyone looks like they're collecting the Ralph. The price is moving up the most. What's going to happen once they announce, where is that inflection point? Is it going to be after the Aladdin pencil drops? Is that when everyone's going to try and sell off the Ralph? We know that everyone, a bunch of people are holding on to them because it's the scarcest, the price is the highest. I feel like we're going to see something similar when that comes.
I think people are waiting to see the desk and to see what happens with the desk because they want to see if they want to use the pencils or not. Or they want to see if it's good enough to you know what I mean? If it's going to be something crazy, they're going to do some crazy animations. But I think I have a few pencils. And I'm not going to lie. I'm probably going to sell them. I have 2 pencils. I'm not collecting it. I got the Wreck-It Ralph pencil. I'm going to sell the pencil. The problem, you're right. When is the right time? The pencil hit 65. It came down to 40. Now, when is the time where people are going to say, oh, okay, it's time to sell, or, oh, I like this. I'm going to start buying these pencils. I think, is this desk going to be everything? But that's the thing. Do people really expect the desk to be this good? I think it's a flip-flop. Some people say it's going to be good. Some people think, oh, no, it's not going to be anything. Or even if it is good, are we going to care about it?
What could they do that would make you want to hold these pens, hold the desk? What could they do differently that would make you hold it? Let me draw on it. That'd be cool for a couple weeks.
And the thing is, too, is that if it is good, will you still hold it? Because everyone has seen the market, everyone's seen what's going on. Are they just going to wait for a month, 2 months, 3 months, and then buy that desk later on after? Even if they do like it, are they really going to just collect these pencils and burn them for the desk? Or are they going to say, I'm going to sell it, even though, see, even people that want the desk will sell the pencils because they want to make gems, and they know afterwards, when it's all said and done, they can just buy it after.
That's the thing. That's the plan. I think this gives me Hulk vibes 2.0. We didn't know what Hulk we were getting. We got the article on the Hulk, everything tanked. I feel like we don't know what desk we're getting, even though we know what desk we're getting. We don't know what desk we're getting. Even if it's good, whatever they announce, that's the sell trigger. They're going to say, this is the desk, this is what you're getting, and that's the sell trigger. And it's going to be this. In my opinion, that's probably what will happen, just because we've seen that. But now that's the expectation. So now, because we've seen it here, maybe only the people who really want it are going to actually do it, and people will start selling off the pencils earlier. Maybe we get a little bit of a change up on the next one. I mean, we've seen obviously a change up with the Hulk Air Drop versus Thanos on the timing and how that played out. But
what do you think will be a buy trigger? What do you think will drive these pencils to go up? Like what event? If they see, because that's what I'm saying, if they see the desk and it's everything, it's so cool, will that even raise the price of the pencil?
VeVe will put out a tweet like they did with the R2D2 and the X-Wing there. They're like, oh, it's something that you could use in the VeVe verse, and this is how, and it's something you've never seen before. If they put that tweet out, it's gonna pump the price. Like if they do something that they know will pump the price, it'll do that. But if they don't, like that's a big if. That's a big if. I know they've had the disclaimer there the whole time. What are we expecting from this desk? I mean, to animate, to light up, is that enough? Is that enough to make people want to buy it? I think it has to be interactive in a way that we haven't seen anything before on this app to make it something that will make people want to hold it long term. And I think that's the kind of vibe that people got from that R2 X-Wing, where they said this might be interactive in the VeVe verse, because we don't know what the VeVe verse is. We don't know what to expect. So there's still that hope and that hopium. If they just say, if they just show you a video and it's like, okay, now instead of it just being a still desk, the doors open up or whatever, and the light turns on and flickers off, I think you're getting a sell signal. So it's going to depend on what they give you. But I don't know. Even the best collectibles, like look at that genie, look at these things. They don't hold up. It doesn't matter how good it is. It has to be innovative. Has to be something new that people want to hold on to. And the people who are here in this app right now all are the same bread. They all have been through the ringer. They all know what to expect, and they all have the same idea as you. That's what this video is about, and hopefully you guys see that as well.
It's tough. It's tough to collect, and everyone has the same mentality. It's like, I want to collect, but I'm going to get burnt, so I'm going to wait and collect when it's cheap.
Yeah. All right, guys. If you haven't already, don't forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification so you know whenever we post, which is every single day. Guys, thank you so much for watching till the end. You can also become a VIP member, $2.99 a month. Hit the join button underneath the video. We got 5 days left in the month. You can enter into the SUP. It's going to be good. We're going to have some good giveaways. There's a lot of support this month. We definitely got to give back. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. I love you.